Hello there, and welcome to Enjoy Wellness. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's class is a 15-minute grounding flow that will build some heat as we transition through lunges and warrior poses and explore a few hip openers as well. So grab some blocks if you like some extra support today, or if you have some thick books laying around, those will do. If not, no worries. This practice is yours, and you can modify any poses as needed so that they're more accessible for you. Let's take a moment to get settled onto your mat, finding a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. Begin to take a few deep breaths. You can place your left hand over your heart and right hand over your belly, tuning in to your body and your breath here. Taking a big deep breath in through your nose and fully exhaling, letting it out through your mouth. Bringing your focus onto this present moment, allowing these next 15 minutes just for you. We'll begin with some seated cat-cows. So release both hands onto your knees, and on your inhale, bend into your elbows and pull your chest up towards the sky. As you exhale, lean your weight back and straighten out your arms for cat. Again, inhale, lifting your chest and your gaze up. Exhale, rounding your shoulders and tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale as you bend into your elbows for cow. And exhale, straightening out your arms, leaning back into your cat. One more round here, following your breath as you flow through these two poses. And on your next inhale, coming into a neutral spine, we'll take some hip circles. So shift your upper body over to your left. Reach your chest forward over towards the right side. Leaning your weight back as you complete your circle here. Press your hands down into your knees to stay rooted through your sit bones. And find some fluid movement here. Again, connecting to your breath. As you inhale, leaning forward. And exhale, stretching back. You can switch directions of your circles. Feel free to take a pause anywhere it's feeling extra tense or needs an extra stretch. Just listen to your body and what it may be calling for. Transitioning into tabletop pose, plant your hands out in front of you. As you roll forward, uncross your feet and step them back. Tuck your toes down into your mat, lift your knees and send your hips up and back for downward dog. As you straighten out your leg, reaching your heels towards the ground, pressing into all 10 fingers. Just allow your head and neck to hang heavy. Feel free to bend into one knee and then the other, pedaling out the feet. And find stillness here for a breath. Now bring your gaze to the top of the mat and step your left foot in between your hands, coming into a runner's lunge. So your back knee is lifted here and your left knee is stacked directly over your ankle, so adjust your footing as needed. Once you've established a steady foundation here, inhale and sweep your arms up overhead, coming into a high crescent lunge. Fingertips reach high, shoulders relax, down and away from your ears. Another deep breath in here. As you exhale, cactus your arms, bringing them out wide into a U shape. Squeezing your shoulder blades together to lift your chest towards the sky. Squeezing your inner thighs together for stability. Take a twist to the right and release your back heel down so your foot becomes parallel with the back of the mat. And extend both arms out wide as you gaze over your front fingertips, settling into Warrior Two. Again, shoulders relaxed away from your ears so your chest is nice and tall. Reach towards the front of your mat and flip your front palm face up as your left arm reaches up and towards the back of your mat. Right arm can find your back leg for a reverse warrior. Keeping a comfortable bend in your front knee. Deep breath in here, and as you exhale, shift your weight forward, releasing your forearm down onto your front thigh. This time, right arm reaches up and over towards the front of your mat for extended side angle. Gazing underneath your right arm here. Now release both hands down onto the mat, framing your front foot, and drop your back knee down, coming into a low lunge. Your toes can stay tucked or untucked here, but make sure that your left knee is stacked directly over your ankle. You want to focus this stretch in the front of your right hip, staying on your fingertips or maybe a block so your chest is nice and lifted. Begin to walk your left foot over towards the left edge of your mat, bringing both hands to the inside of your foot for lizard pose. And if you'd like to take a deeper stretch here, you can find a twist, bringing your left hand onto your left knee and spitting onto the outer edge of your foot, gazing towards the back of your mat, keeping your breath slow and steady. Now release your hands down if you took a twist. Tuck your back toes into your mat and lift your right knee. Send your hips up and step your left foot back to meet the right in downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, bending into one knee and then the other. Maybe shifting your hips side to side, shaking your head yes and no. And finding some stillness before we repeat on the other side. So gazing towards the top of the mat, this time step your right foot forward into a runner's lunge, checking the alignment of your knee and your ankle. It's okay if your foot is a little behind, but we don't want it tracking too far forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together and sweep your arms up overhead for a high crescent lunge. And exhale as you sink down into your lunge. Tucking your pelvis under so that your back isn't arched. Shoulders relaxed. Legs are strong here. Inhale, reaching your fingertips high. And exhale, cactus your arms, squeezing your shoulder blades together as you lift your chest up towards the sky. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, open and twist towards your left, dropping your back heel down. And extend both arms wide for Warrior Two. Again, checking your feet, making sure that the heel of your front foot is aligned with the sole of your back foot. Adjust as needed here. Keep your breath calm and pressing through the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale as you shift your weight forward, flipping your front palm face up, and exhale, shifting back into reverse warrior. Left hand can find your back leg. Right arm reaches up, keeping a strong bend in your front knee. Really leaning into the bend as you reach back. And exhale as you release your forearm down onto your thigh. Left arm reaches towards the front of your mat. As you gaze underneath your shoulder, rotating your chest up towards the sky. Again, a deep breath here. Grounding through your feet. Resting into your bended knee. Turning to face the front of the mat, cartwheel your hands down, framing your front foot. Go ahead and drop your left knee down into a low lunge. Again, toes can stay tucked or untucked here, your choice. You may keep your palms grounded on your mat, coming up onto your fingertips, keeping your chest tall. Finding lizard pose, heel toe your right foot over towards the right edge of the mat. Gazing forward just over the top edge so your neck and spine is long. Maybe finding a twist again, spinning on the outer blade of your right foot. And gazing towards the back of the mat. Releasing any tension with your exhale. Release both hands down if you took a twist. And bring your right foot back towards the center of your mat. Tuck your back toes and lift your hips as you step back into downward dog. We're here for just a breath. So gaze towards the top of your mat again and step your left foot forward. Walk your hands over towards the long edge of your mat and spin your toes to face the same way. As we prepare for a wide-legged forward fold, hinging at your hips, allow your upper body to just hang heavy here. You can keep a slight bend in your knees if this is more comfortable for you. Feel free to rest your hands on the ground or on a block. Inhale to halfway lift, creating a flat back. Plant your left hand in the center of the mat and reach your right hand up, coming into a twist. Gazing up at your fingertips here. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, release your right hand down. And this time, reach your left hand up. Twist in the other direction, really pressing through your grounded hand. Again, maybe gazing up at your fingertips. We're here for another round of breath. And as you exhale, release your hand down and begin to heel toe your feet together, bringing them a little bit wider than hip width distance. Toes pointed out, heels pointed in, and sink your hips down for Malasana, a yogi squat. You can keep your palms or fingertips planted on the ground for some support, or bring your hands together at heart center. Press your elbows into your knees to really open your hips here. You can soften your gaze or maybe close your eyes for a moment, taking time to feel the ground beneath you. Release your hips down and extend your legs out in front of you. Maybe shaking them out for a moment. And then bring the soles of your feet together, coming into a butterfly pose. You can shift your weight side to side here, fluttering your knees. And give yourself a quick foot massage, showing love to your feet that keep you upright, supported, and grounded each and every day. And when you're ready, you can find a cross-legged seat, resting your hands wherever they are comfortable, or maybe bringing your palms together in Anjali Mudra at your heart center as a sign of gratitude. I'll begin deepening your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, noticing the difference in your energy and how your body feels now compared to the beginning of your practice. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you enjoyed this flow, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. It's completely free and will keep you in the loop for when I drop more classes soon. Also, feel free to leave a comment and let me know how you're feeling and what you would like to see on this channel in the future. Until next time, namaste.